Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? How are we doing? What are we doing? How are we doing and what are we doing? As always, this is your host, Zipsaw, with Zipsaw Art, and we are just going to get right back into making and continuing down the journey of creating a VTuber. So, yeah. An arduous journey, to be sure. So crack open a cold one. Tasty. Grab your tablet, your art pen, your glovey-wovey. Oh, yes. And we're going to get to town. We're going to do the things. So thank you. Come on in, everyone. The millions of subscribers that I have. Get down in here. Come on. Get in here. Get in here. You know you want to get in here. Oh, yes. It's a Sunday afternoon. It's too hot outside. Spend some time with me. Just spend some time with me. It's all good. Much too hot. Much too hot. Real quick, tablet, this bad boy right here. Yep, that is the Canvas 13 with Huey on. I'll be sure, of course, of any YouTube videos that I make for my streams, I will be sure to put into the description below a link to Huey on so you can discover these tablets for yourself. They are phenomenal. And then as far as the program, the software that we are using this day is none other than ClipArt Studio. And can't say enough good things about it. It's easy, simple, wonderful, and has everything you need and nothing you don't. And then as far as music is concerned today, I was just playing some Carl Casey with that beautiful synth wave. And so I think we can continue with that. I'm not sure if synthwave is what everybody likes or desires, but I find a good focus with it. And it is just a little bit more unique than, I would say, normal music is concerned. So, synthwave it is. I am quite thirsty, so I will be taking drinks often. And of course, as anybody knows, if you come on in, chat me up. Hit me up, baby. I will talk to you more than probably what you want me to. So let's get right in here. Let's get refamiliarized with our character. Oh boy. I mean, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's looking clean. It's looking pretty clean. Our boy is doing good. We're doing the good stuff. I know some of this stuff looks a little strange, but like with the eyeballs and things like that, but I don't, again, this is the first time I've been doing any of this stuff, so there are going to be lines going places that you probably wouldn't normally see, but I feel like I need to color them in, I need to do the things, and so having an entire pupil, I would believe is my best interest, because if I look down, right, or something like that, then the pupil is, of course, going to go down, so hey, I'm just doing what I think is right. I'm just doing what I think is right. My goodness gracious. Okay. Let's get some tunage in. I'm probably not going to talk a whole lot just because of the fact of I don't have anybody in stream and no one's chatting me up right now. And we need to get going on this thing. We have little time. Little time. All right, let's do some White Bat Audio, which is the band that Carl Casey is involved with. I know. Let's see here. Let me bring it up. There you go. This is what I'm talking about, White Bat Audio. If you haven't checked out his music, I highly suggest you do. He's got a lot, and every single music thing you can see here, it's copyright royalty free. All he asks is make sure that you, of course, do like what I'm doing and hey, give the guy the shout out as he deserves. He puts out a lot of music, and there's just tons of things to go use. So we were just listening to this chill synthwave one, so let's continue to listen to that. Yes. We go to about I think 36, was it? Gotta love ads. Ads are so good. They're so delicious. We love ads. That's lies. It's lies. We don't like ads. But if we want to make money off of YouTube, we gotta deal with them. We gotta deal with it. Gotta deal with it. Go ahead and restart it. Go ahead and restart it. Okay. 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 Let's go ahead and get the head reopened. Let's see here. So we did the eyeballs. So we had left ear, right ear, the iris, eye wrinkles, eyelids. So we need to make a folder for the eyes. Okay, this is where we were left off. Okay. Yeah. Hell. Okay. I'm sorry, this is taking me a little bit. I want to make sure I do this right. So I have the head folder. Inside the head folder is the actual head itself that's drawn. We got the left ear, the right ear. Now we're about ready to make a left eye and a right eye. So left underscore eyeball, left eye. Then what we'll need to do is simply just duplicate all these bad boys right here. Duplicate. All right, so those are all the copies. We'll just drag that and put it in the left eye folder. There we go. Perfect. Then all we need to do is re-click all of these. Make sure we get rid of our symmetry line. This is the right eyeball, even though it's left for us, and we're going to delete it. It's gone. It's gone. And then likewise, then we're going to make another folder. Call it the right eye. Yes, the right eye. Fantastic. Shove all of this. Shove it all in that right eye folder. And you guessed it. Maybe you didn't guess it. Select them all. Take the symmetry line off again. Now we're going to circle the left eyeball and delete it. Now, what that should have done is when we go to pop on and off the left eye, boop, 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 boop. There we go. And the right eye. Boop, boop, boop. Perfect. So we got our left and right. Now we are doing let's see here. I guess for the normal head itself, I am going to draw his nose. I think that's a smart thing to do. We need to put back on the yeah, we need to put back on the symmetry for this shit. There we go. For right eye. There we go. For left eye. Take the symmetry off for the head. Boop. And go down to a size 2 on the pen. Whoop. And do we want to add like a design for the nose? I don't think so. I don't know. It's hard to decide sometimes. Like, obviously, the most anime thing is just to have a line, right? Obviously, we will put the symmetry tool back on if we need to, but a good snoot. Let's look up a dude. Let's look up a dude anime snoot. Man, anime, nose, front, perspective. Let's get some inspiration. Okay. So whatever. No, we're going too deep. We're going too deep now. Okay. It's more of like Dragon Ball Z stuff, and I didn't think about that, but some of these are actually kind of intricate. Here, might as well show you, right? So like, it's a little harder to see on this small screen, but you know, like this guy right here is a little intricate. Some AI bullshit. I got Demon Slayer. Let's see here. What was his name? Randolph? Captain Randolph? Jonathan. It's Jonathan. My bad. I was definitely that one. There we go. Cheezo Pete's. What a snoot. What a snoot on that guy. Oh, nah, we're not gonna go that big. Okay. Now, Smoker probably wouldn't be too bad. Okay, that's actually a pretty good snoot right there. So we got, as far as the line art is concerned, we have a little square block off, and then just some nasal indents. Okay. Put that back up here. I mean, I'm not that far off, but what they're basically saying is to do something like that. That's actually not too half bad. I like that a lot. I know the eyeball, like, dude, I get it. The eyeballs are like really throwing me. So let's just select them and like, I don't. Oh god. Geez, I don't think I can do that. No, I can't. I can't do that. Yeah, we'll just blink them off. We won't erase them or anything like that. We'll just blink them off. That's actually a really good nose. We are borrowing Smoker's nose. Obviously, I didn't trace it, but I think it's a very simple design, and I think that this fits the character just fine. So I like that a lot. That's a good snoot. And you know, it's just things like that. I wouldn't have thought of that. I wouldn't have thought. I would have been like, oh, just draw a straight line. It's fine. So this is the first like asymmetry that we have on this character. The first asymmetrical thing. Everything else is symmetrical. Okay. I like it a lot, though. That is a great nose. References, people. References. Always. If you're in doubt, if you never... Like, if you're just not getting it, and you're just like, man, I don't know why this isn't right. This is just, oh, golly, it's not right. Look up your references. Look up something... Like, you know, since I'm trying to keep with Captain themes, I've already had inspiration from One Piece. I've had inspiration from Star Wars. That was going to be my next thing, looking into Star Wars. Inspiration from the U.S. Navy, stuff like that, right? So I'm going to keep going back to those references. I picked an anime. I picked, you know, a real life situation. I picked all sorts of stuff. Star Wars, which is like a real life fantasy, right? But there's cartoon and there is RL, of course, with Star Wars. But, you know, that's the thing, though, is whatever references that you pick up that you're using for your artwork, go back to them. Don't start skipping around to different subjects, because, like, let's just say, for instance, you are... trying to make like I don't know, fuck man, you're trying to make like a super hot demon girl or something like that, right? But then all of a sudden you decide to look up mermaids for inspiration for hair or something like that. Just something that a completely different species of humanoid that's not the same as what you're trying to make. And so you're going to start getting inspiration from other stuff. And what you're basically going to do is you're going to make a demon fish girl. And hey, that might be pretty freaking cool in the end all be all, but that's not where you started. That's not what the references you should be looking at. You should be looking at and typing into Google, like I am, like, okay, demon girl nose, captain's nose, right? You should be looking at those things, because a lot of the time, the representations for artwork like that, you are essentially... that's where you're coming from. That's your roots, right? And so you find a demon girl nose and you're just like, oh my god, that's like the perfect nose. Because when it comes to other noses, let's just take a mermaid for example, their noses might be much different because they're like hydrodynamic, or they're just completely different. I'm just throwing it out there, right? And of course we were talking about hair as far as that is concerned. Obviously, mermaid hair is more flowy and more wet and looking and all that good stuff, versus demon girls are kind of more wild and crazy and free, right? Or slicked back and menacing. Personal opinion. But yeah, keep with your references. Keep with around the subject matter. Try not to go out of it unless you intend to do so. Art lesson for the day. There you go. All right, back into the head. Back in that head. Left eye, right eye. The interesting thing about this is the mouth area, right? So this area around here, I don't think I need to make a left and a right. As far as the mustache and the facial hair and all that stuff is concerned. The left and right, though, is going to be these sideburns. I will need a left and right sideburn. I think pretty much anything that is, you know, on one side of this line or the other, or like right down the split middle of it, I don't really need a left and right. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But that's what I'm getting at. Okay, cool. Well, let's do the sideburns. So we are going to do new layer. Oh. Back up. Hit the E-brake. Hit the E-brake. We need to duplicate this layer. Drag it on up. Here we go. Everything on that layer. Delete. Which, funnily enough, that was the facial hair layer. And then we're gonna go left, sideburn. Okay. Okay. I was drawing with white. Don't want white. What are we doing here? What are we doing? What are we doing? And we're gonna try our best to. I don't know. We might play with this just a little bit because I don't know if I want it to meet up with this corner there. That would probably be more smart. More smart. It'd be more smart to do. Maybe. We'll see. So that means we have to go like way down there. Okay. Question is, though, does it become too long? Because if you think about sideburns, like feeling my own facial hair, but there you go. So I guess if I cut it off right there, it would cut across my upper lip. And so the corners of the mustache right here, it wouldn't match up with the corners of the mustache. So technically I did draw this right the first time. I was just curious. Play around with it. Play with it. Interesting. And I wasn't like settled on facial hair either when I first like was trying to design his facial hair. I didn't know what I wanted to do. We do a little shorter. That was terrible. El terrible. I need to put her eyeballs back on. There we go. We got that going on again. This will, however, fix itself though once we get to the these parts, I believe. Could be wrong, but we'll see. And who knows? Again, maybe it's one of those things where I do too much. I'm doing too much, and I'm just not realizing it. Got some razor sharp burns, man. Razor sharp. I think 2 would be just fine. Do we go from the side? I know I'm spending a lot of time on the facial hair, but it's just one of those things where, like, is this what I want to do? I've never been stumped so much in my life. Maybe we tried to emulate the mustache a little bit. So if we were to flip the mustache around, we would essentially have Those irises are just messing with me, man. It's not bad. I think I need to give it more space though, because when the mouth opens, the mustache will be going in an upward direction. And therefore, if we use a swing effect, right, depending on how the mouth is going to be positioned, that means the sideburn is also going to have to move too. So okay. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. We got it. Okay. Make sure the lines are done. Okay. Sheesh. Duplicate. Forgot to name these correctly. So we got L, iris, and the only reason why I'm doing this, right, like, of course I know my stuff and I know my folders, I know everything that's going on. However, if I have to give this to someone that can rig, because I can't figure out the rigging for myself, then I'm trying to help out the person I'm going to be giving this to rig for me, and which is going to be a high possibility. So I might as well make sure I label everything right now before I send stuff over there, right? Okay, that's good. Okay, now we gotta do this one. There we go. Perfect. All right, so this will be the actual left sideburn. Delete. And this will be the right. Okay. Left. Right. Beautiful. Right eyeball. And then we're going to make sure that we put these in the head folder. There we go. Now it's going to be the mustache. The mustachio. Excuse me. Jace. Got in the house and my nose just started running. All right. Let's duplicate these boys. I'm probably going to throw this all in like a facial hair folder. That's what makes sense to me. Duplicate this bad boy. And we're gonna do mustache. Oops. Mustache. Soul patch? Yeah. There we go. Hey, what's up, Coverdale? How you doing? Welcome in. Pleasure having you here. Hope you are doing well today. I'm doing fantastic. I got off the road from truck driving, so I'm now home doing some art. I can't complain. Can't complain. The only thing that I can think of now is, do I add lines? Lines to the facial hair. For the sideburns, it just doesn't seem to be right. But the mustache and stuff. It's a tough call. Tough call. curiouser and curiouser. I would say yes and no. I've been on YouTube for a long time. I did have a previous channel, and I've had some videos. I've done some things here and there, but I've never really been serious. And so I decided that since I actually want to try and get into a niche with art and pursue all sorts of art adventures, from how-to videos to creating characters and teaching character development, research and concept, and all sorts of other things too, that I was like, well, you know what? I'm going to create a new channel, and that way it's all dedicated to everything. As far as this channel is concerned, not too long. This one is definitely like, I don't even think this channel is like a month old yet. It might be a month old. The previous one though, that I used for just, you know, watching YouTube and then throwing up some videos here and there, that's been up since 2014, so 11 years old as far as my, you know, the channel I used to have. I like those lines. It's just interesting that, you know, the mustache and that the soul patch there works really well with lines, but it just somehow, some reason the sideburns they don't seem to feel the same way. That's a little better. So then it makes me wonder if, like, if I do not quite, but the closer lines together, yeah. So my channel's been up for 2 weeks. Concept of time for me is like out the window. It has felt like it's been forever. Like I just have, my concept of time is gone. When I truck drive for so long, you know, when I dedicate like, you know, 12 to 15 hours a day of just doing work, having any personal time for myself, just, it feels like forever. But I like this. I think we're going to keep that. However, we are going to have to back out of this because we got to... let's see here. That's fine. And then we need to go to our left and right sideburn. We're gonna have to combine these again. So merge the selected layer and then redraw the stuff. Okay. And so, Coverdale, are you a YouTuber? I like that. No? Just here for a good time. Well, you know, as far as, you know, obviously what it's taken me 11 years to decide to try and be serious about it. So clearly you have as much time in the world as to decide if you ever want to go down that road or not. Okay, so we got the right sideburn done there. Which in actuality it is the left sideburn, so okay. Left sideburn. There's some weird stuff going on, but work with me on this. Okay. Duplicate the layer. This is supposed to be the right sideburn. Woo. Delete that. Left. And then we need to delete the lines on that side. Delete. Okay, so now we should have... Okay, so that's the left sideburn is done. What in the world? Doesn't make any sense. How is that sideburn still? Oh my goodness. Okay. I can still fix this. Alright. Creating work for myself, but yeah, I'm catching this stuff before it's too late. Like if, oh man, if I didn't catch that right now, that'd be terrible. Okay, so we need to edit, copy, edit, paste. We decided this was the left one, right? No, this is the right one. So this one and this needs to be merged. This needs to get deleted. All right, so now it should be just a middle mustache. We're good. That's the left side. Fantastic. And there's the right side. There you go. Sheesh. About messed that up, man. You wish you were a good artist? Hey, I mean, now obviously I haven't made too many videos, right? But I have made the line art video going over how to create good line art. And as far as that's concerned, I go over everything. Your settings, the tools, why it's important. I go with a follow along, so you can actually follow along with your tablet or sketchpad and draw with me. And then after that, I actually have a test for you to do. And once you complete that test, essentially by the end of the video, you should be able to do, or at least have a concept, a good idea of how to do line art. Obviously, I want to do shapes, I want to do perspectives, I want to do color theory, color styling, character research, style research, development. I mean, the 9 yards, right? I want to be able to have a whole thing of, if you watch the first video to the last video, you should be well-rounded enough to be able to start doing what I'm doing. That would be my goal. So that is pretty much one of the main facets of why I've created this channel, is to go over that. I'm lazy. I'm lazy. I don't want to do it. I don't want to. It's a lot of work. It is. Hey, anybody that tells you art's easy, they're crazy. They're crazy. It's not. I mean, I've already spent hours on what would seem like something very simple, but this is a completely new adventure for me. I've never made a VTuber model before. This is completely out of my normal realm, and so yeah, I am only just doing my best. Okay, so with facial hair and all that, collapse that. So basically the whole head is done. The whole head is done. The whole head is done. Now, as far as the neck, I don't think I'm going to have an actual folder for just the neck. Duplicate, send up. Okay. Well, I'm not actually going to do that. One thing I will do, though. It may seem strange to do this, however, I know I'm not doing exactly what I've seen on other VTubers doing their art. Basically, they make a regular illustration, and they're able to make it work. I don't know. And so hopefully I can get in touch with someone that does rigging and ask them to overview this artwork once I get it done and be like, hey, do I need to change things up, or are we good? And the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing with the neck is because when you look up, right, you have a lot more neck showing. When you look down, you don't have hardly any neck showing. So when I was doing research for making VTuber models, they say that you need to color in and make your neck actually longer, so that way when your VTuber looks up, it's not going to look like your head's chopped off. So that is why I'm doing the line that you see right there. The body a lighter color. The body a lighter color. Like, are you talking like finish it with a light color? Instead of doing black line art, do like the blue that you see, the light teal color. Like, oh, like a gray color? Okay. So as far as like the style is concerned, I've made this comparison before. Let me open it up real quick here. So I'm a pretty big fan. I'm a pretty big fan of Hoyo versus Zenless Zone Zero, and I really liked their character styling and how they did their artistry with those characters. And so, let's see here. Do I have anything? Yeah. So this is essentially my custom-made character for Zenless Zone Zero. and that's essentially what I'm going to be emulating for my Vtuber, is that thick outer line, and then in the middle of it, or in the inside of that thicker line, is going to be a thin line art. So that's kind of where we are getting with these, as you can kind of maybe see a little bit of the similarity as far as the as far as the overall line art style. Yes. And to be honest with you, I don't know if anybody has ever done a thick outline VTuber before. Wyatt Rude? Guess I wouldn't need a thick line art. I think we will work with that. There we go. That should be enough neck there. Yeah, I forgot to delete the facial here. That was my bad. Okay. Next, let's work on the shirt. What music do I like? I pretty much listen to anything and everything. There we go. Anything and everything. Prefer, as far as preferences are concerned, you know, it kind of depends on the situation. If I'm driving, I like anywhere from rock, alternative, heavy metal, EDM and dance, pop music, stuff like that for general like driving and listening to. When I'm doing like artwork or studying or doing research, I tend to gravitate towards things that don't have lyrics. And so synthwave is what we're listening to right now. So synthwave I typically like to listen to while I'm doing art, because it's different and it's calming for the most part. I feel like it's calming. And so yeah, that's but I have a full roster of music that I like. Classical is also in there. I like orchestra. All sorts of things. All sorts of things. All right, now we're gonna make a uniform top. Can't remember if collar is spelt with one L or two. It's gotta be two L's. Well, I guess if he didn't have his coat on. Why is the other one rude? You're talking about Lilith? The other character I showed you? It's her personality. She's kind of a brat. My videos? Like, which video are we talking about? Ooh. All of them. I don't know what to say to that. I don't know. Hmm. Why does it take so long for it to send it? Are you talking about your messages to me, or? Probably just stream lag if that's the case. Oh. Okay. That'll work for that. Then we're going to do the insignia on the collar net. Let's see here. I haven't had to spell the word insignia in a long time. Insignia. There we go. All right. The bars on the collar. The bars on the collar, I mean, this is just kind of my own invention, but it's derived from the insignia that is used in military service. So those bars denote an officer, essentially. And then this right here, this, well, of course, I'm making a circle over everything. That right there is the actual rank bar itself. So depending on the colors on this rank bar here is going to be what actual rank you are. So your collar denotes that you're an officer, and then, or whatever branch service you are in, and then this will tell you what their actual rank is. And that's a Star Wars reference. All right, so that is the collar. Make a folder for that. And drop that all in there. The only other thing that I'm thinking about is, so I don't think my character is ever not going to have his coat on. So this overcoat here. Well, I guess you could say cape overcoat. We'll leave it like it is. We'll worry about it when we need to worry about it. Okay. So these would be the shoulder straps. I think I'm going to make them all in just one go. I don't think I'm going to separate out the clips or anything like that. I feel like they're too small to worry about. I separated them on the hat because I think that it's necessary, since the head is what moves the most for a VTuber. But since the chest and ultimately these shoulders are not going to be really all that visible, I'm not going to worry about separating out the little bits and pieces, as they say. Skylander's trap box. That sounds familiar to me. I was looking to see Incredibox. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Incredibox, but I do know Skylanders though. Okay, let me think about this real quick. I think I got how to do this. Okay. That's good. Oh, trap team, my bad. I was reading I was reading both things at the same time. I apologize. No, Skylanders Trap Team. Yes, I am familiar with it. My apologies. No, this would be right. That'd be right. Okay, shoulder straps done. So now we need to do the tie. And we're going to start out with a symmetrical tool, but then we are going to take away the symmetry tool since obviously the tie gets tucked into the dress shirt or dress top. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Maybe not. Let's do it this way. Red for the inside. Like, are you talking like for the inside of the tie here, or are you talking about the line art? Which would be like, I guess, like this. Yeah, that should be fine. The tie itself. A red tie. Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I haven't really thought, well, I mean, I have thought about colors. But I haven't thought about all of the colors and everything that I'm going to be putting inside doing everything with, so we will eventually get there. Absolutely. Absolutely, we will eventually get there. Okay. Tie is finished. Now it's on to we might do the shirt itself. I know that we have to separate parts of the shirt as well. Namely the elbow area, we have to separate that. Go back to black. Okay. So we might actually just keep this section right here as we go along. So we'll just do like midsection, uniform top midsection. Now, in Credibox, is that a music game? Is that what that is? Nice. Let's see here. Let's duplicate the layer. And get rid of that. We'll do mid shirt. Nice. And got cut up. It's fine. That's the collar. Shoulder straps. No, that's fine. That's fine. Tie. Mid shirt. Take the symmetry off for just a second so that way we can get that line. We may actually, you know what? We might have to keep the symmetry on. Might just have to keep that symmetry on. All right, cool. Oh, that'll work. That'll work. That'll work. Let's do rank bar. Oops. Remember, no spaces. Specifically told, no spaces. Can only do underscores. All right, take the symmetry tool off. Won't need it for this. Illness box V2. I will write this down so I don't forget it. All right. I got it wrote down. I got it wrote down. I will definitely look into it. Illness Box V2. That sounds interesting. That'll work. That will work. We're gonna do pocket. Do it now? Do it now, I demand you. I have spoken. I am currently looking. So illness box fever. I probably won't show it. But I will look into this. Since I'm focused on my artwork today. I really want to get some artwork done. But I got it wrote down and I have it searched. So I will be able to bring it back. So I will look into it and go from there. It looks interesting. It looks interesting. For sure. Let's see here. All right. Now let's do the sleeves. Oh my god, I'm being invaded by bots. Get out of here, bot. Get out of here, robot. You don't belong here. All right, so this is going to require I mean, sure. So, I mean, I don't, as far as like if there's any weird words in it and stuff like that, obviously I don't know if you can type it all out, but by all means. Do so that's how I've been doing it, right? Left ear, right ear, left eye, right eye. Okay, so I'm trying to keep it uniform. Collar. The insignia should probably separate. So this insignia here, we're going to be making a left and right insignia. All right, so if this is going to be the right one. So this is left. This one's got to go away. And then this one's got to go away. Okay. Hmm. It sounds interesting. Like I said, I'll definitely have to take a listen to it. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm thinking. Not sure if I can because if it's copyright, then I'd have to make sure that it had it's copyright free. Do I need to is a question. The hell? What is going on? I see. Okay. I was like, what the heck is going on here? Like, something just doesn't seem right. Okay. You're very persistent. I will give you that. Wait. Unfortunately, not today, friend. Not today.
During Sleep Outfitters Labor Day sale, enjoy up to 70% off store-wide with over 25 queen mattresses.
All the things. Let's see here. Let's do Panda Beats. Panda Beats. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Panda Beats. Let's see here. Halloween music? No, I don't think so. Oh, God. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. There we go. Hello, Milmy. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you? How are you? Looks ugly. Ah, jeez. Yeah, this is definitely a process, and now granted, as I'd said to many times before, is I'm sure I'm doing too much work, but I'm just trying to make sure that I part out everything, right? Because that's like the whole idea. It's like, it's not a normal illustration from what I understand. And so essentially I am preemptively cutting everything. I'm already cutting the parts that I already need, so I don't have to go back through and cut them myself or anything like that. So that's why there's some things that are kind of wonky. Like the irises are showing and stuff like that with full circles. And the only reason being is because if I'm moving my eyes around, then I need to figure out how that works. Yeah, it's very much a new adventure for myself. Alright, Coverdale. This is your first strike. Don't be spamming. Going into timeout. Time out, bro. Need to simmer on the chat.
Roast beef. 4 for $10. Yeah, you know. That classic Arby's. Roast beef. Roast beef. 4 for $10. Arby's. We have
Arby's, you're going crazy, bro. These ads. YouTube ads, man. Crazy. I just don't know if I need to separate the sleeve at all. Whoever I get to rig this thing, I'm just gonna have to let them know, have them let me know what I should be doing. I'm going nuts over here. Okay, maybe this will be better. Okay, almost there. That's why I'm going crazy. Got it. Okay. No longer going crazy. Shush. Hmm. So let's see, stripes. We'll do stripes. The correct thing to do here would be to just simply circle what I have, edit, copy, edit, paste, and scooch it down.
I ordered 200 hand-forged knives to my dorm room and built a Wix website to sell them.
Okay.
I'm Noah Rosen, founder and owner of Forged to Table Knives. Starting as a dishwasher and working my way up through the culinary industry, I knew a lot of people that would love an affordable handcrafted knife, so I saw the opportunity and built my own online empire. When someone first gets to forgetotable.com, we want them to have a curated shopping experience.
Keep forgetting to delete the previous thing that I duplicated. Hello, Wiffle Waffle.
Hello, hubbies. So we were sold out of your biscuits,
Okay.
so I got you these.
Oh boy.
These are going in the freezer.
Okay.
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 It's just a temporary.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. It's all good.
It's all good.
All good in lay hood. It's all good. Just don't be spamming, bro. Don't be spamming. Okay. I was like, am I drawing on a blue? I thought I was drawing a blue line for a second. I was going crazy. Yeah, if you say the same thing over and over again, or just a wall of text or something like that, it'll time you out. Do that. It's fine. Okay, that should be good for the sleeves. So let's create a right sleeve folder.
I can't help but feel good. I can't help but feel fine.
All right, let's go ahead and verify. So that should be right sleeve. Yes. And left sleeve. Yes. Yes. It's all coming together. Good stuff. Hello, boys. Little pupper dogs. Okay. What you doing? So what I'm basically researching at this point in time is yeah, I figured most of that stuff's going to be copyright. So what I'm researching is wondering if I should draw wrinkles on clothing for a VTuber model. It seems like it's kind of a yes and a no. I think, let's see here. Let's see if we can find a VTuber. And take a look and see if they have wrinkles. Wrinkles upon the clothing. I might have to go to my subscriptions. There we go. Hmm. Maybe Lavender Town? I'm not sure. Cloverwood. Yeah, so I guess from what I see here, I don't need to be putting any wrinkles on my clothing. Interestingly enough. Okay. Okay. That's all I have to say. I pretty much have to, from what I see, like render them in. So I actually have to color in wrinkles. Got it. Let's see here. Let's get back to what we were doing. What we were doing, yeah. Let's see here. That's not what I wanted to press. It's not what I wanted to press. History. There we go. My Lanta. My Lanta.
Days to die for, indeed.
Find exactly what you're booking for.
Love ads so much. God, I love ads.
Is anything tastier than a toasted
More
chicken
ads.
sandwich? No.
Can't get away from them.
Thank you for asking.
Just a fact of life. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Well, that answered my question. That's all she wrote. Okay. So that should be it for the uniform top. Maybe put these inside the uniform top there. There we go. It's a lot going on in the uniform top there. All right. So much to do. I think we can bring that back though now. So we're done with that. So that should be fine. Okay. Head, uniform top, and neck. Guess we can do the belt next. No. Just notice I'm gonna have to make that a thick line. Oh my lord. uh if sick, you're talking about the one from the thing that you were talking about before. Illness box V2, was it? It looks like it is. I'm not finding much information on it, but it seems like it is. By the boys? It is copyrighted. There's your proof, just in case you don't believe me. So, song "Sick" by the Boys, copyrighted. Unfortunately. Okay. I will be done with the stream then.
Okay. I'm guessing you're hungry.
Of course. Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, the wife has conducted the cooking. And so I'm going to finish up the thick line art on the sleeve. Gonna get something to eat and call it a day for art. We're making progress, right? We're making progress. We're getting there. Just distractions and you know, just a little tired, so that's why I'm working slow and just thinking about things, because again, this is not normal artwork. This is not a normal illustration. This is something that has a lot of things that need to be considered. So that is just part of the beast. So we're gonna finish up this line art here and do the things. We need to rename all these. Just gonna do R. R. There we go. Get rid of the word copy. All right. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at the video when I get a chance, as far as that's concerned. Ugh, okay. That's done. That's done. That's good, and that's good. Waist belt is good. Everything's good, so. Alright. Well. That is all said and done. thank you for anybody and everybody who came in to watch the stream. I really do appreciate you. Don't forget to hit like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification icon so that way you know when I come back to being live, baby. And yeah, we're tackling this. This is a slow process. It's gonna take some time. So that being said, thank you again. This is your host Zipsaw with Zipsaw's Art. You have yourself a good rest of your